So you're probably not going to believe this, but the bed is back on. Yep, it looks like a truck, then it doesn't look like a truck. Then it looks like a truck, then it doesn't look like a truck. So bed's back on, gate's sitting on it. Just kind of put a quick adjustment on it just to take a look, make sure it fits the hole still. It does. We're good to go. I'm going to start banging out some dents and get the bodywork done on the tailgate. But what I wanted to document was, in multiple videos before, I talked about this bedside and how it had the bow in it. I don't know where that came from, how it happened, how it got there, but I pushed it out with the porta power, and to get the line fairly straight here, this body line. Again, not gonna be a show truck, not gonna be perfect, but it's gonna be smooth. So I've got the bed sitting pretty good as to where it's going to sit and bolt on, and my distance from the edge of the bed to the tire, spot on both sides, and that's what I was looking for. I have plenty of clearance. My goal with the tubs and getting them manipulated out to that front to back beam came out beautiful. I am looking plenty good, 1.5 inches at least on both sides, so we're good to go there. I'm going to mess with my pinion angle just a little bit more, and I'm going to burn those perches on so the axle is solid and good to go. So that's where we're at. Really happy with the way the bed is sitting on there right now, and really happy with the way the bed sides look in comparison to the tire, because one side was significantly closer to the tire than the other before I fixed that bed side. So my wheel's not looking too good right now. Gonna have to get that cleaned up and painted still. That's the one that they sent to replace the other one that was bent. So that's where we're at. We will, as soon as I get the body work done on the tailgate, which shouldn't take too long, get that done, get the bed back on the cart, and get all that primed. Put some white epoxy primer on that. I'm going to get these dents taken care of on the cab. I got some rust spots on the back of the cab corners on both sides. Got some little miscellaneous crap. That little crack right there. I think there's a couple of dings on the roof. It's not bad. Gotta finish the gas filler hole where I welded that up. Still have some trim holes I need to get welded up. Not a lot of stuff on the cab, but enough where it's going to take time. And then I gotta get all that old paint off as much as possible. Gonna finish the cowl. It's still got a little body work left to do where the antenna hole was. Get that smoothed out. And then start banging out some doors. That's them sitting back there. They've got quite a bit of body work. And there's more holes in those doors than there were in the bed sides. And there was a lot of holes in the bed side. So I don't know how many different kinds of mirrors that thing has had on it, but it's too many. And gotta get those doors cleaned up. So, never a lack of something to do on this truck. Had lunch with Cam today, and jokingly said, if I don't get my ass to work on this thing and get to moving, I'm going to miss the next power tour with it. He just laughed at me because he knows that that's a possibility. So I do got to get to work. So better go. All I got to say is it's a good thing this bed is easy to take off and put back on. Because guess what? It's back off again. So, knocked out the bodywork on the tailgate. Didn't take much, just had to get my butt out here and get to work. So it's ready to throw some primer on. This is ready to throw some primer on. Next time you see this mess, it should be white epoxy. Forgot I wanted to show you guys what I'm using to epoxy primer wise. It's just this T-Rex by Speedocoat, which is, Speedocoat's the brand that we used of the single stage urethane paint on the inside of the cab of the truck. So, same brand. I just get it off of Amazon. So it's pretty damn economical. And I like economical. It's all wiped down. Cleaned up. Had a couple little spots. I found a little spot I missed. So, I don't think I'm going to mask much. There's so much work still to do to this bed that I don't think a little overspray is going to hurt anything. But, wipe down and ready to prime. Well, it's turning white. Not perfect, but it's going to be smooth. And white it turns. I don't know. I see some spots that need some work, but I think it's going to be fine. I'm not putting but 2 coats of epoxy primer on it just to cover it and seal it. That's all this is for. I'm not going to be blocking this to build it up and stuff like that. So, got a coat each on the tailgate and the right bedside. And getting ready to make this turn white also. That's harder than it looks. Looking good. There's a second coat on the tailgate. Had to get up underneath that lip good. All in all, I'm pretty happy with the bodywork. It's good enough for roughing in. I'm going to put, I got a second coat here already and a second coat on the tailgate. I'm going to put a second coat over here and we're going to call it. So 2 coats. Actually, on this panel, it got 2 coats up to about right here. I ran out, so wasn't mixing up more. Just to hit the top of this bedside. It'll be fine. It's white. And I like it.